Hey you guys, good morning. It's actually pretty early right now. It's only 9:35. So I have to get ready for the day because I have a couple things I need to do later. And I figured I'd turn on the camera and have you guys get ready with me. So if you're getting ready for the day, go ahead and grab your makeup and everything you need and get comfy and we'll get ready together. All right, so today I'm actually going to start with my foundation. Do I want primer today? My skin's pretty well moisturized. I think I'm going to skip primer. And today I'm using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation in the shade Natural, which always gets clogged. Why does this get clogged? It does not matter how much I clean it, it gets clogged in the little tip of the pump. So I just keep a little pin to clean that out. That is so annoying. I wish they would change the packaging on this. And today I just have a dampened Real Techniques makeup sponge for my foundation. So, how have you guys been? I hope you've been well. I hope you're enjoying your summer. I am actually in the process of trying to pre-film some videos because if you've been subscribed to my channel for a long time, you know that I have had issue after issue with my yard because we live in a rental and they redid a bunch of walls around them last year and they completely screwed up our yard. So we are actually about to get started with the process of fixing it, which the lawn company says is going to take 2 weeks. That is 2 weeks of constant noise because they work from pretty early in the morning to pretty late at night, weather depending, like from like 7 a.m. until like 9 p.m., which I don't have any control over since it's a rental. And it's going to be constant noise. So I have tried before when they were here last year to film, and it's pretty much impossible. So there's going to be a stretch of time where I pretty much won't be able to film except at night or like outside of the house vlogs, which is absolutely fantastic. I am super duper pleased about that. Not, obviously. And I am kind of just trying to get a little bit ahead if I can and film videos whenever I can. Like today it's super duper cloudy and stormy out, but we are trying our best to make this work. So if you notice, my hair right now is super duper faded out. It's faded out to like this light cotton candy peachy color. I'm actually fading it out on purpose. Next, I'm going in with my Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light 12. But I am fading my hair out on purpose because I want to dye my roots. They don't look bad here. Like I actually like the way they fade into my hair color. They're getting a little bit long, but in the back, I actually have a little bit of banding from a mistake I made while bleaching it. So I need to fix that banding, and my hair's so thin, like in the back, that you can see the roots through the layers, and it doesn't look real good. So I'm letting it fade out and washing with hot water to help speed up that process so that I can go ahead and bleach my roots and touch up the couple little mistakes I made the first time. And then I will probably be sticking with the pink. I'm thinking I might add in some purple though. Part of me almost wants to do like lavender roots with like cotton candy pink ends, but I'm not quite sure yet. And also I'm debating, you know, do I leave like half an inch of roots, or do I take it all the way to my scalp this time and just let my roots grow out naturally? Because I did the pulled roots the first time, and that kind of is what led to the back not looking great. So I'm not quite sure, and I'm still debating on what I want to do. That spot still does not want to cover. I have been fighting with this spot. It just keeps filling up with fluid. It won't freaking go away. Like, I don't know what to do with it. I'm completely at a loss. Like, This is probably the most stubborn spot I've ever had, ever. I think that's about as covered as it's going to get. Alright, I'm going in with my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in Medium Plus, and I'm just going to set my concealer with this. And powder my brows so that my brow product goes on better. Alright, I am going to kind of jump around and go ahead and do my brows real quick. And I don't feel like spending a ton of time on them, and I want them fairly strong today. So I'm going in with my Anastasia Dipbrow in Taupe. Alright, eyebrows are done. I'm going to finish up my face real quick, and then we will go ahead and do the eyes. So I'm using my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and my big fluffy e.l.f. highlight brush, which works so amazing for contour. I love it so much. So I've been reading a lot more books lately because I've had some downtime while waiting to pick up and drop off people and things like that. So I've had time in the car when I haven't had a lot of internet access, which requires books because I can't just sit there. I will go nuts. I've been reading a ton of books lately. So if you guys would like me, I would love to do like a book video where I discuss some of the books I've been reading lately, what I think of them, what I like in books, what I don't like, etc. Books have always been just such a huge part of my life, and I'm really enjoying working in some extra time to read. So I'm using my Smashbox 24-hour photo finish eye primer. I used to read like constantly, and then I got busy and I didn't read as much, and I'm really, really enjoying it again. The only thing is when I'm in a good book, like I have to finish it, and I will typically finish a really good book like in a day or two tops, which means that I will end up staying up all night to read a book, which is not good when you have to get up at 5 a.m. So I have definitely not been sleeping enough. All right, now that my eyes are primed, today I am actually going in with a Colourpop Sol Palette. A little bit ago, I actually did a swatch video on both of these. It has the whole story of why I bought year-old palettes in it, and I did a look with the Mar palette, which I'm absolutely in love with. I'm really excited to use the Sol palette today. You know what? Hold up. I just realized I did not do any blush. My face is totally blushless. Okay, let me go do that real quick. Okay, here is the Tarte blush in Party. I've actually been trying to use up some products lately, so if it seems like I'm using those same products over and over again, that's why, because I'm trying to use up some products I've had for a while, and also because I just haven't had the time to pull out products from my drawers like constantly. And I just have a little tray I keep on my desk that has whatever products I want to use at the time. So I've just been going off of what's in the tray. Here is the Sol palette. This is beautiful. It's so, so pretty. Here's what it looks like. You have lots of neutrals and then a peachy and this beautiful watermelon tone, like so nice. And I just love peeling those off so much. And I just have to say, I freaking love the mirrors in these Colourpop palettes. This is so, so good. Like, I'm probably going to be using this mirror constantly for detail work because they're really, really clear mirrors. All right, let's see. What do I want to do today? Like usual, I have no idea. We are just winging it. I think I'm going to start by going into this shade right here. This is New Digs. We're going to pop that right into our crease. Ooh, that's pretty. That light peach. I've just been absolutely obsessed with peach lately. I don't know what it is. I used to be convinced that I could not wear orange, like at all, orange tones, which is funny because now I'm like, orange everything. What's interesting is I still can't wear yellow though. Yellow looks horrible on my skin tone. I don't know if it's the hair. I don't know if it's because my natural skin tone has darkened over the past couple of years. I'm not like ghost pale like I used to be, even though I wear way more sunscreen than I used to. Oh, that color is so pretty. You could probably do that as just a full wash over your whole lid if you want a really natural look. Next, I'm going to go into Dynamite right here and just deepen up that crease color. What's really actually shocking me is that these colors look really, really neutral in the palette, and then you start using them and you're like, wow, peach. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Just like the Mar palette, the Sol palette is also very, very powdery, but very pigmented. I'm just going in with a bit more of that first color we used again. Just bringing it up a little bit higher on my brow bone and blending out more of that orange. I think we're going to do kind of like a poppy type halo eye. So I'm going to go in with this color right here. This is Unwind. It's a nice brown matte. It's fairly light actually. It's coming out lighter than it looks in the pan, which I'm fine with. When it comes to dark mattes, typically I prefer ones that I can build up rather than ones that come out super, super pigmented, just because they tend to be easier to work with. And I am getting like minimal fallout, like hardly anything at all. I would definitely say that these Colourpop shadows are ones that are safe to use after you've done your foundation. There's a lot of shadows you just can't do that with, but these I think you can. All right, now I'm going to go in with my ring finger and this shade right here, this middle one. This is Motel. It is just beautiful, so bright and watermelony. And I'm just putting that right on the center of my lid. And I'm just using my finger to very gently blend out the edges. You can use a brush, you can use whatever you want. You could also pop this on a brush with some Fix Plus, and I think it would end up really, really super bright. In fact, let's try that actually. Brush, Fix Plus. Oh yeah, that goes on much stronger. It's a little smidgen chunky looking with the Fix Plus. That could be just because I have layers of it on there. So nope, that's a formula. Okay, that's interesting. Like, it's not badly chunky, and it could just be, no, that's not eyelid texture. That's definitely me. Okay, or that's definitely the product. Okay, so these shadows don't work super great with Fix Plus, which is absolutely fine because they look so pretty on their own, and honestly, it doesn't affect the final look that much. Like, it's not a necessity. So now that I've got that on, I'm going to go back into that brown we used, Unwind, and just touch that up a bit. And I'm getting a little bit more fallout, so I'm going to grab a brush and just pop that away. Okay, that worked really nicely. And then I think for underneath our eyes today, I'm going to go with, this matte orange. This is Ooh. It's just 3 O's, so I'm guessing it's Ooh. Oh, that orange is pretty. Look how bright that is. Oh, that color is beautiful. It is not subtle. I will tell you that. That is not a subtle color. You get attention if you are wearing this color on your eyes, but that is beautiful. Oh, yay, I love these so much. I'm so happy. Like, I was worried that how much I loved the Mar palette would be like a fluke and I won't like Sol as much, but no, I love Sol as well. This is beautiful. I always like to add some neutrals into super bright looks to help ground them a bit. So I'm using this shade right here. This is B&B. It's kind of like a soft coppery champagne-y highlight. Like, if copper and champagne had a baby, it would be this color. See how pretty that is? Like, it doesn't look like a highlight, but then you put it on and you're like, yes, you were born to be a highlight. I think I'm going to skip liner again today too, just because I really want these shadows to show. And when you have even slightly hooded eyes, liner tends to eat up so much of your lid space. So I'm just going to curl my lashes. For mascara today, I'm using the Revlon Volumazing mascara, which I'm in love with. I think it is an excellent, excellent summer mascara. It's very light and soft, and it separates your lashes. It kind of gives you that light feathery lash look, which I really, really like, especially when I'm working with brighter shadows. See how well you can see the shadow through the lashes? I love that. Just because sometimes if you go with a super, super volumizing mascara, like this is a volumizing mascara, but when you go with one of those ones that tends to clump your lashes together, or if you wear false lashes that are really, really thick, it kind of hides all that work you did. All right, now I just need something on my lips real quick. I think I'm gonna wear this on my lips today. I haven't worn this in a while. This is from a Korean brand called the Saem. You can get this at CVS. This is their Colorwear lip fluid, and it's in the shade CR01, which is coral. This is a very, very soft lip product. So if you're used to like full coverage lip products, you'll want to use a lip liner underneath this. But I actually like wearing it slightly sheared out. All right, you guys, and this is the final look. So I just wanted to let you guys know, obviously, like I said before, I'm a huge fan of the Sol palette now. I love it. I think this is beautiful and super bright for summer, especially if you want to incorporate some of the more watermelon-y tones into your makeup, but don't want to spend like a boatload to do it. And if you, I know that Colourpop has like a watermelon theme palette, but if you don't want like that many, like if you think you're only gonna wear it like once or twice, then I would definitely suggest this one, because these two are really the only like watermelon-y ones, and then the rest are very peachy and neutral and can be used for everyday wear. So anyway, thank you guys so, so much for getting ready with me. I love having you guys here with me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can also keep up with me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I pretty much live on Twitter, and I would love it if you would leave a comment or just say hi. Thank you guys so, so much for watching, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye.